There's nothing more ridiculous than the stuff I put on napkins. These notes, intended for my children, these notes were finding other places to be. There she is. How are you? Wet hair. Writing on napkins sort of became a thing 15 years ago. I mean, it's been a long time. I've been writing napkins for a long time. My wife and I have 5 kids. I started putting notes in their lunches when they were very, very young. I mean, the notes can range from the greatest joke ever told to the most inspirational quote I could think of to create, or just sometimes it's just, I love you, buddy, or have a great day. They didn't even really pay attention. It didn't become a thing until a few years ago when I took a picture of a napkin that I thought was particularly insightful and then posted the picture to Instagram later. And it very simply said, remember, every time you smile, a mean kid gets diarrhea. I've got this Instagram channel. I'm gonna put this on Instagram, and people went nuts. And so the next day I posted the next note, and the next day and the next day, and it just kept growing from there. For the most part, the stories that people were sharing with me in comments were just, hey, thanks so much for doing this, or my grandmother did this, and that was so special. Please don't ever stop doing this. It ranged from that to, hey, I never knew how special a relationship between a father and his kids could be. I love you.
Bye.
At the end of the school year, when I first started posting these notes, I got a call that a friend of mine from Chick-fil-A, from Chick-fil-A corporate in Atlanta, he said, what if you continued writing notes in the summer? It turns out that the Chick-fil-A Foundation provides free lunch to kids in need throughout the summer, every summer in the city of Atlanta. And he said, wouldn't it be cool if we put one of your napkin notes in every kid's lunch this summer? And I got chills and I almost started crying right there. I said, well, maybe this is it. That's what's next for napkinism. That summer, that week, I wrote 300 notes. And it almost killed me. It was unbelievable. I wrote 300 notes and I sent them off to Chick-fil-A, and they put them in the lunch boxes or the lunches for these kids. And I got a call later that afternoon. And he said, no, but you should have seen the kids. When these notes got in the hands of these kids, their entire day changed. Their whole, everybody's faces, all of their faces changed. The smiles on their faces. They were pulling their notes out and waving them around and squealing up and down the hallways and sharing their notes with each other and saying, look what I got. I don't know who these kids are. I don't know their circumstances. I don't know their situations. But a simple act of showing up at the kitchen table and writing something to someone, even a small message, even a dumb message, even a stupid, profane message, if written in love, will find where it needs to be. I gave a talk at the Children's Hospital to a group of nurses. Children's Hospital approached me and he said, I love what you do, and I love the story. I love what you did with Chick-fil-A Foundation. Why don't we do that at the hospital? And again, just blown away. Wait, what do you mean do that at the hospital? Over 400 notes are given out every single day at Children's Hospital. I never intended for that to happen. I never set out to go to inspire sick kids and hurt kids and needy kids. I just wanted to write stupid stuff to my kids. And listen, I'm not the only person who writes notes to their kids. It happens all the time, every day. Millions of parents are writing stupid things to their kids every day. Somehow, some way though, napkinism became a thing. We have fooled ourselves into believing or thinking that you have to do world-changing things to change the world. And I absolutely disagree. I'm absolute proof that that's not the case. You don't have to do world-changing things to change the world. You just need to show up. Am I changing the world? I don't know, but I definitely know that I'm changing people's day. You just don't know what the potential of that day has in somebody's life.